Hello, art students. We are on to day 6 of learning how to draw, and we are focusing on learning how to draw using texture. Okay, we have a great artist today who I at least recognized from very many different commercials, campaign ads. I'm really hoping that someone didn't take her idea but actually employed her to create those things. Her name is Elena Efremova. I hope I said that correctly, Elena. Maybe I'm saying it all wrong. I'm just going to say that every video. Miss Russ is dyslexic, and then she wants to show you artists from all over the world. So it's just until someone wants to be my linguist. Again, see, this is my fault. But that's okay, because you're here to learn how to draw from Miss Russ, not how to pronounce things. Okay, I do not know the title of this piece. This artist is from Russia. However, she appears to travel all over the world, particularly in Europe. And then I assume that this is watercolor on watercolor paper, but I don't for sure know. So where is Russia? Well, we are in the United States here. Russia is located here, which is kind of, you'll notice a trend. We've kind of been moving this way. There's a big, huge mountain collection here. So even though China and Russia look like they're close, they are not. Okay, so the world's a very big place. All right, now how cool is this? Modern artists, of course, are using everything at their disposal. So at this time, right, Instagram is all the rage. And so you will notice it is in a square. The actual art piece is here. But then part of the messaging, obviously, and how, what makes this art awesome is that she's showing us her art in front of, she's covering up what she would have looked at to make that. How cool is that? Okay, so we are only going to focus, because I'm not teaching you how to draw hands yet. We're only going to focus on her actual artwork. So we're going and writing day 6. Now I'm going to work up here. We're making sure our name is on it. We're checking our picture plane. It's pretty close, so I'm going to leave it. I can't. I'm going to cut it off just a little bit so that it fits a little better. Okay, and then Miss Russ taught us that we're drawing textures. She also taught us that we got to put down a few lines in order to kind of help the textures make sense. So some of the lines that I'm going to pull out is this right here, which is called a horizon line. I'm also going to pull out maybe a little bit of this lining here, and then a little bit on this house detail here. And then everything else I'm going to let be a texture. So I'm going over to my paper. I am drawing in the horizon line. I'm drawing in this little bit here. I'm drawing in what I am seeing for the house. There's a little bit. It kind of goes off into that way, off into this way. Now I might not keep all of these lines, but it's just kind of giving me a place to ground everything. So you kind of think through, are there any other lines that you need to kind of ground your textures? And then I'm going to go ahead and start this texture. You know what? As I'm drawing this, I want to draw that last. I'm going to teach you another little secret. We're going to start from the background and work forward. So we're going to draw the things that are furthest away up to the things that are closest. I was not going to teach this, but it fit our thing. So I'm going to go back in here, and I guess technically I should have drawn those clouds. I'm going to draw in the texture that is this tree. This house has texture in the roof. Adding in some of the details. You're going to notice that a lot of times our art magic skills kind of blend together, and so you'll keep using one when I teach you a new one. So we're adding and texture, okay? And then when we have textures that are really light, we keep them really light. Those things are like dotty. And then it's really like, that's like nothing. And then I've got some more bold lines and some bigger dots. Okay, so Miss Rush really only did part of the picture, but you can start to see how the textures are building out the image. So go ahead and give yourself a little bit of time to pick a section or two sections and to slowly add in the textures. All right, you might want to hit pause, but I'm going to stop this video. Make sure that you take the time to add in a nice solid chunk of texture.